What's up, guys? We are doing Gemini, love, and money. Holla at your boy for one-on-one reading. You already know my shtick and my spiel. Website link below. All my social media info. All my contact info. Leave a comment below. Subscribe, like. It helps the channel. Guys, trying to reach, let's see, 4,000 hours view time, watch time hours, and also we're halfway to 1,000 subscribers. So I am like, over the moon. Thank you so much. This is so cool. And yeah, we're practically there at 1,000 subscribers. It's only a matter of time, and I think we're like an eighth of the way there to 4,000 viewed. These are like the constraints that the YouTube gives to you, but nonetheless, a feat of a goal to strive for, and it's fun doing so. But yes, so subscribe and watch, as you've been doing, and please subscribe and like if you haven't already. It helps the algorithm. So we could all get there and, celebrate how far we've come, essentially, if you've been a viewer. What else can I say? Let's do Gemini. Love and money. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light. Highest possible messages at this time. Let's see. Let's see what wants to come out for love. We'll have to put this video on pause if I get interrupted because I'm logged on taking tarot calls live. So let's see anything for love. Gemini. Okay, I got marriage card here. This is a card of conflict. The number 5 is conflict. Conflict ultimately for the greater good. Hierophant is Taurus energy. We just did Taurus house, second house in astrology, the reading before, so check out that reading. There might be a message for you there. Card of marriage, so someone could be going into marriage, union, some sort of union with an institution, a religious institution, becoming a priest or a nun or something like that as well. Let's see, what could we say with Taurus? Taurus. We covered a lot of the planetary alignments in that reading that I just spoke about, the second house astrology. We talked about its ruling planet, Venus and Virgo. We talked about Uranus and Taurus. Let's see, what else we want to say. This is Gemini. Venus is actually in the house of Gemini, so this could be pertaining to organizing a marriage as well. Virgo has to do with organization, so you could be wedding planning. Let's see, what else is Gemini? Gemini is Mercury. Mercury is in Cancer, so this is the communication of emotional safety, security, 4th house in astrology, feminine energy, vulnerable energy, the family, self-care, foundations. You could be working on this. You could be working on motherhood as well. Mercury and Cancer, just making some of these connections looking at the astrological chart. Anything else in Gemini? No, nothing else in Gemini. So that's what we have here. Overall theme for Gemini. Excuse me. Feel free to apply this reading to Leo season, which is ending the 22nd of August, and or timelessly. When you come across this video, feel free to apply it if it resonates. Let's see. So come out. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Very interesting. This could look like a lack of a proposal. Okay, so what's going on here? Feelings of maybe someone's not proposing something. The pages represent the seasons. So this would be essentially spring season. Okay. what we're looking at here. Coming out of something, spring season maybe. Coming out of heartbreak in spring season, maybe for someone. Or maybe someone experienced heartbreak this past Taurus season. And so there might be a revisitation. Three of Swords is Libra energy that is connected to the Empress, which is the card of Taurus in Libra. So we're making some connections here. Ruling planet Venus. So there might be something coming back around with Venus and Virgo here. Let me see anything else. Maybe a delayed proposal, Gemini. Okay, King of Wands. This is Cancer into Leo season. We're currently in Leo season. High-ranking title. Someone of stature. Someone of a name. King is the mastery over action. So someone that could really kind of get things together. You know, kind of like moving like a large army all at once, or somebody who's well connected, okay, could get things done here. King of Wands energy. Okay, coming out of a soulmate relationship here. Maybe divorce energy. Falling out, usually Six of Cups in the reverse. Or the Emperor. Masculine energy coming out here. Masculine energy is someone sitting in their power. Okay. 4 is about stability. Only the Hierophant advises the Emperor. Okay. So that's their relationship there, Aries and Taurus. So very interesting. Anything else, Spirit? There's a lot of characters involved. There's a lot of strong-headed characters here. Could be heartbreak due to lack of a proposal, is what's going on here, Gemini, as well. Not to get too personal, but opportunity not on the table, maybe seemingly someone feels like. And then a victory here with the 6 of Wands in the upright, Leo. So it's like just at the last second, someone could be pulling the plane up from a tailspin. And then, you know, obviously these offset so that there's a new opportunity for new horizons. And I think that there's a victory in and of itself. So it's almost as if a lesson is learned here by somebody, Gemini, which helps love. Okay, I always say that this is having to do with taking the swords out of the heart. So taking the mind out of the heart, not letting the mind get into the heart, because the swords represent thought, logic, reason. This is typically where the ego narrative comes from, and the structure of the concept of self, desire, things of that nature. They pierce into, you know, the heart. The heart is, you know, childlike expression, joy, wonder, things of that nature. It's always with us. It's present. That's, you know, where we like to believe that the higher frequencies come from. You know, love, happiness, joy, thankfulness. It's innocence. But, you know, when we become too much of a person based on our conditioning, whether by culture or religious beliefs, then we start to feel like we're not enough. We start to feel, we get in our mind and we start to vibrate on these lower frequencies. This is typically sadness and heartbreak and all that stuff. But again, these feelings could occur, they could come and go, but the suffering takes place when you attach the narrative to it, Gemini. So make sure not to attach, you know, the 3 of Swords is the narrative. This is holding on to grudges. This is holding on to, you know, the concept of people that you have in their mind even, which isn't real, which isn't really them. It's just a concept. It's just a little slice of an imagination that in and of itself isn't real, technically isn't real. Obviously, there's practical purposes to the thinking mind to avoid danger, but danger and fear are completely different things, okay? as the great Will Smith said in that one movie that he did with his kid. He also did that movie Gemini Man, which I think is kind of interesting because we're doing a Gemini reading. Anyways, Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is self-love, self-happiness, prioritizing yourself, working on yourself, working on removing this concept of self, how you think things should be, who you think you are, and then how that relates to the thinking mind and then the feeling self. Get back to where you started from, like the Beatles said. Get back to that kind of presence, that childlike wonder. And that's when space opens up. That's when things are able to happen and you're able to go with the flow. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. And this is self-attention, self-love. Too busy loving yourself to be in worry mode. Not in an egoic way, but in the sense that you're watering yourself with love, attention, happiness. If you do have to, direct your mind in some way, then let your mantra, be, where your attention goes. It could be on the word happiness. You could hum it in the back of your mind, whatever word that you want. Or you could, another interesting thing you could do is put your attention on your heart space. Another thing is, practice that kind of single-pointed mindedness where you're kind of going with the flow of where your focus is. You're not necessarily feeding into the narrative behind it, but you're just, going where your focus is, so to speak. So yeah, a bunch of different combinations of things that you're empowered to do, Gemini. With love. Overall, the narrative could be written so many ways, but, overall, I think a lot of it, at the end of the day, universally, the message is always going to be, don't let the thinking self and the ego self inhibit your love, your ability to love, Gemini. So what else can I do? 12 minutes so far. I could break this up into a second money reading. Let me know what you guys prefer in the comments. But yeah, I might just do that. But let's go from there. Guys, feel free to like, share, follow, leave a comment below if you want a one-on-one reading. What can I say? The website is in the description below. All my contact information is on that website. And love you guys lots. Holla at your boy. Peace.